I'm Emma Massingale, horse trainer and adventurer.
Morning everyone, it's just gone 5:15, it's Sunday morning and I'm taking my mini team swimming. Well, that's the plan, but I don't expect it to go swimmingly. Bad joke. Anyway, so this morning I'm taking my mini team, so that's all 6 of them, which is going to be absolutely bedlam because I only introduced Syd yesterday. And I'm taking them down to a North Coast beach, which is definitely a lot flatter. I live really close to the West Coast where the sea is just so rough. And so for teaching them to swim and things like that, it's a bit scary because there's so many waves and things like that. So this morning we're heading off and we're going to take them up to a northerly facing beach so that the waves hopefully will be a little bit less, should we say. I have no expectations. I don't mind if they only go paddling. Obviously it'd be great if some of them go swimming, but it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to build their confidence, and I often show on YouTube and Facebook and things the sort of finished product of them doing all these cool tricks and things like that. But I thought this time I would show you step by step. So this is going to be chaos, as they've never done anything like it before. Right, see you up. So cute. He's just so tiny. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Kind of fun. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. Get my little head under there. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh, okay. Up, sit, sit. You two go again. Got an itch there, buddy. Oh my gosh, who attacked your forelock? You poor thing.
It's got friends.
Hide in shame.
It's got friends.
The first 2 ponies I get out of the trailer are Syd and Percy. Syd is the little Skewbald and Percy is my little miniature horse Appaloosa. Now Percy came to Europe with me, but Syd only arrived last week, so I've only had him a few days and we haven't done anything together before. So this is our very first adventure. Syd and Percy are both 2-year-olds, so this is the perfect sort of training for them. Just a nice little experience and to see a bit more of the world. It's fantastic to see how naturally brave Syd is. Percy's not quite so brave, but I'm sure he'll catch up in time.
Oh, good boys. Look at you two. Come on, water babies. Oh, Syd, you're so brave. Oh, good boy. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. Good lads. Good boys. Well done. Good boys. Okay, let's have a around. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. There we go.
I really want the ponies to learn to approach things in a calm way, so I allow them to just wander out, have a little stroke, before we carry on with their training. Now they've been in and out of the water a couple of times, I take them for a little run along the beach. It's always very different when you have 2 ponies at once. Both ponies seem to be enjoying the water. I'm going to head out a little bit deeper. Oh, they're just so sweet.
Oh, good boy.
I try and allow them to come out, but only into the very shallow water.
Good boys. Oh, good boys. Well done. You do swimming. You do the swimming. Oh, well done, guys. You are so good. How was that? Oh, Syd, did you swim? Did you just go swimming? Oh, Syd.
take the ponies out again, but just allow them to stand in the deeper water.
You're okay. You're okay. You little fellas. Oh, you're doing a good job. You're doing a great job. Yeah. Are you all swimming? Huh? Oh, you're so brave. You okay? Was that fun? Lovely, so nice. Oh, look, my foot's coming in. Let's go. Down. It's going down. It's going down. What is that then?
Of course, the ponies naturally want to have a roll after getting wet and being in the water. This will become my basis for teaching them how to lie down. I want them to be nice and confident with rolling right beside me.
It's a beached pony. Experiences. You just need experiences, Syd. Oh, warm and tasty. This. Good boy. It's like a dress. You've got some growing room there, Syd. Definitely got some growing room.
It's time to put these two little monkeys away and get out the next two. This is Stan.
Right, Stan.
He's a 2-year-old miniature Shetland. And this is Ernie. Ernie's now 7 years old, but he's actually only ever been swimming once before. And that was quite a few years ago now. Stan looks so like Albert and Ernie, so I hope one day they'll work together as a team.
Woohoo! Oh, look at the fish. Can't see them.
Stan is naturally really brave, but can be quite cheeky.
Seaweed. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. Come here. Oh no, you look like you need to do a lot of lessons. Hey? Oh, good little learn. Good little learn. You are my little learn. That's it. Wait, Stan, wait, good. Wait. That's it. Okay, I'll take them out. And I'll bring them back in again.
When Stan gets wet, he gets quite feisty.
Brave with the water, and sometimes when they don't know what it is, they can just dive bomb out into the deep water, so it's quite easy to scare them. Here. So although Stan looks really brave, he actually could frighten himself, so I just want to go nice and slowly. Good boy. Get all feisty. Get feisty. What did I do to deserve that? Anyway. Good boys! How nice is that? How nice is that, Stan? What a nice time, Ern. Oh, Ern.
They're definitely floaters.
You little corner. So they have their first little swim there. I don't want them to think that they can just dive bomb out onto the beach. So I want them to find it really comfortable in here. Obviously for the first time, it's all a bit new and a bit unsure. He's a wild animal. He's a wild animal, Stan. Just waiting for him to relax a little bit. Good boy. So if I let him just come flying out, he would think every time he went in the water that he just had to dive bomb out. Good boy, yeah. So just want him to settle a little bit. There you go, now he's chilled. So now I'll let him come on out. Walk out. Good boys. Oh, Stan, that was so exciting, wasn't it? That was just so exciting. Oh, goodness me.
Take them back out again, and this time Stan seems so much more relaxed.
Oh, it's okay. It's a good boy. Wait, Stan, wait. That's a good boy. Just wait. No, just wait. You're so impatient. You're so impatient.
If he starts to fidget around, I just stay really calm myself and keep reassuring him. That way he'll know that it's okay and he just has to be calm and happy.
Oh, you guys are lucky, it's gone all slack now. There's no drag. Good. Yeah, you're so clever. You go on me. Good boy. Good boy, Ellen. Good boy.
I only ask them to swim for a few strides before we head back into the shallow water again. This way, they'll keep trusting my decisions and get more and more confident with everything we do together.
Good lad. Good boys. Well done. Well done. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Right, let's go in. Good boy. You're a bit of a thinker, really, aren't you? Good lad. That's it. You just stay here.
So there again, where they think they're going out onto the beach, I just get them to pause for a second. These two are definitely expert at rolling.
What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Little sand monsters. Look at you. Oh no. Oh no. What do you look like? Come on. Come on then.
Time for these two to head back to the lorry. And I've just got the last two to go. This is Peggy and Albert. Peggy's a 6-year-old miniature Shetland mare, and Albert's now 8 years old and my experienced pony.
Right then. Last two.
But just like with Ernie, Albert hasn't been swimming very many times before, and not for a few years now. The sea is often way too cold here. I don't think Peggy's done very much in her life, because the few times I've taken her out since I've owned her, she's found everything very exciting. Albert's the perfect escort for Peggy, as he's really calm and has had so many experiences now in his life. We've had so much good weather recently, but it's made the sea really warm, which is why I brought all the ponies out today, because I thought it was the perfect time to introduce them to the water. And I would love it if they were really confident swimmers. For a horse that's inexperienced or a bit unsure, it's a great way to give them confidence by having a horse that's calm and been there and done it before. You can see little Peggy is eyeing up the beach, but I try and just keep her straight and encourage her to just keep walking along in the shallow water.
Good lady. Good girl. Ali. Ali. Just wait. Just wait. Good girl. That's it. No, wait. Wait. Good. Good girl. That's it. Come on, Albie. Come on,
understand when Peggy's not sure, she tends to fidget a little bit. So I just try and hold the rope a little bit shorter, as if I'm holding her hand really, and wait for her to just pause, and then I rub her, tell her it's okay, and then we carry on again. As you can see, she's getting used to it now, but the height difference between them means Albert's not really going to do much more than paddle today, because if I took Albert out into his depth, Peggy would have to swim a lot, and I don't want to do that to her today.
Six of them done now. They were absolutely brilliant for the very first time. I thought they were really good. Lots of them were nice and brave. A couple just needed a few more trips out, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? Let's just get some experience and hopefully they'll get more confident with each and every time. The sea is so warm though. It's like really warm. The warmest I've ever known it. Right, time to go home. Have a tea.